Hello everyone, Darkness X here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Mr. Rumble Rant's Disney remaking classics. So if you don't know who this guy is, this is Fiction Rumble, someone who more recently made YouTube videos but primarily does content on his Twitter. So if you want to support this guy, subscribe to his YouTube account and follow him on Twitter. He genuinely makes good stuff. And without further ado, let's hit play on the video. I already reacted it. It's on 2x speed because why the fuck not? So let's get into it.
Hey everyone, Mr. Rumble back again in another Mr. Rumble Rants.
Hello, Rumble.
And yes, guys, it's been a long time since I wrote anything because I decided to take a break from video making for a while now. And also, I also been time thinking about what my next video is going to be. It will be like a rant, a YouTube short, live stream, or an update on my shows, or whatever.
You know, I feel ya, man. I feel ya. Sometimes I don't even know what to do my next video on. As in, what's gonna be the next versus? I'm being for real right now. It's, like, there's this guy who suggests matchups I could do. So far the suggestions I did was Laxus versus Gil Thunder and Nabora versus Yoraka. Either way, let's get into the meat of the rant.
So yeah, today I'm going to rant about real quickly about the news I got told of by one of my followers on Twitter a few hours ago, and that is Disney making a remake live action movie of Mulan.
Yeah, so full disclosure, this guy is just gonna rant about why Disney makes so many remakes nowadays of their classic movies in the live action. Which is not a bad thing, but let's get into the rant and you'll see what I mean.
Which, yeah, if you guys gotta know, one of my followers told me about the live action of Mulan. We started production this fall, and I gotta be honest with you guys.
All right.
Why the heck is Disney making remake live action versions of classic movies? Well,
let me guess, money.
That's only two main things. One is freaking money,
Yep.
and two, I'm pretty sure you guys agree with me, even it's as point as money or bigger than money itself. And that is
So this guy, along with several other people who like complain about these types of things, saying, "Oh, they're just doing it for the money." Let me tell you the flaw in that argument. The flaw is every company in the world is trying to make money. And them trying to rush product for money. While yes, can be true for some companies, there are other reasons why their product can take a downfall. One of the main things in like movie productions is management of voice actors, board directors, and of course the actual actors. Every crew in the in like the movie industry is very important to any production of any movie. This is true also for cartoons and video games. So really, the live action remakes of Disney is more or less a poor business decision, and that's debatable considering the amount of money those movies rank in. And if they don't rake in the amount, if they don't rake in more money from the movie itself than its actual production, then yes, that would be considered a fail because you wasted all this money only to get this much back, and it's not really much. So that's what it will be considered a fail. And let's be honest, there are actual bad movies out there. Bad remakes, bad, just bad movies in general. But the whole point is, yes, they do it for money. But, so is every other company. So, let's just continue.
is modern Disney, besides the old classic Disney back in the day, like 80s and 90s, modern Disney is out of freaking touch. They don't know what the fans want, what movies fans wanted, and what the productions they want to do.
No, Rumble. What made the Disney movies back in the day so great was because they were willing to tackle serious issues in a way that entertained everyone. Like, look at any Disney movies from back in the day, and you'll see, yes, they can get dark, they can get heavy, but above all else, they were made competently. They may not be the most creative in terms of writing, but they do still make a product that everyone loves. Anyone from young children to adults. That is ultimately the problem with the remakes nowadays. Not because they're out of touch, but because they just don't know how to write good stories.
All they did was, oh, let's remake classics to make more money, which we already know how that's going.
Yeah, that... Okay, that was funny.
Remake Disney movies is like, well, some of them is like, but a few of them are pretty good, like Aladdin, at least that was a pretty good one.
So remakes, that's because, in your opinion, Aladdin is good. What about it is good? Is good? Because all I'm gonna assume is that Aladdin was made competently. And that is the ultimate word of the day. Competency. Disney remakes are bad because they're made incompetently.
Oh, yeah, that's the main reason. Modern Disney sucks right now. They only want money and they're out of touch. So yeah.
Okay, you know what? Let me bring in a different movie company right now. DreamWorks Pixels. And let's compare two movies. Both of them may not be remakes, but both of them are sequels to a franchise. Puss in Boots 2: The Last Witch and Kung Fu Panda 4. One movie was critically acclaimed. The other was critically panned. And there is a very good video on this very subject. I'll have to go find it later. But essentially, it all boils down to competent writing. Competent writing and competent animation, because it is an animation production, which granted may not be live action, but even in live action there still has to be a level of competency. And if it's made incompetently, then obviously the product is going to be bad. You want an example of a product is bad because the people in charge were genuinely incompetent? Look at Berserk 2016. That was an incompetent mess. Like, look at any bad product, bad movies, bad video games, bad cartoons, bad anime. All of those are bad because the production behind it was genuinely terrible. And it's not necessarily because, oh, they just want money. No, there are other factors. Overworked employees, harassment, rushing deadlines. All of those, like bad scheduling. All of those are factors to why these products are bad. Not because they want money, but because they are genuinely bad. There are bad things happening behind the scenes. Not saying that the Disney live-action remakes have those things behind the scenes. Like, unless I can show evidence for it, I'm not going to make that claim. However, it does provide an example of why the production behind the movies can wind up the product not being good.
I mean, I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, let's be honest, folks. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Disney if they keep remaking classics after classics into live-action BS movies right now. I mean, what's next? Are they going to do a live-action remake of The Fox and the Hound or something?
Okay, that's a funny joke. It's probably just going to be like the Lion King remake.
But I hope not. But if they do, I swear to God, guys, I promise you, I will rant on it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to rant on it. Anything you don't like, you're going to rant on it, obviously. Like, you ranted about Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, which is not was an underwhelming film at best. Because that film that film tried to be like The Mean One, where they take a popular children's character and make them into a slasher villain, which is not a bad concept. However, the production of The Mean One and Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey were both made by inexperienced filmmakers. That's the thing. They were not as experienced as other people. Now, I'm not going to say they're incompetent. They probably are, but I'm not going to make that claim based on inexperience alone. But incompetency with major experienced filmmakers, that's obviously the root of the problem. So I'll let you know if Fox and the Hound is gonna get a live action remakes. Also, you're giving Disney ideas. You don't want them to make new remakes, new live action remakes. Don't give them ideas. I'm just saying.
So bad, it's not even funny. You know? And also, let's be honest, I think the CEO, Bob Iger, needs to freaking go right now. He's out of touch right now. Out of freaking touch right now.
Okay, I don't really know who this guy is. Okay.
He needs to freaking go right now.
Let me see who you go. I think the CEO, Bob Iger. Okay, let me. Bob Iger. Bob Iger. Hold on, I'm currently searching this guy up. Bob Iger. CEO Fox. Who owns Disney? Robert. For a group. Okay. Okay, I don't know who this guy is other than he's the CEO of Disney. If I could look more into his background, then I'll probably make a better argument. But for now, all I could say is, who's gonna replace him? Seriously, who's gonna replace him? If Bob Iger is just as bad as you're making him sound, what's the solution? Kick him out? Who's gonna replace him? You gotta understand, if you want companies to genuinely make good products, there needs to be a level of competency. That means you need someone who has a good history, a good background in filmmaking, and then you need to look at their film history, alright? You need to know what are they more comfortable with doing. You even admitted the Aladdin live-action remake wasn't all that bad. That means it was made competently. So, what you need is someone who is competent in filmmaking and can make the type of shit that Disney used to do back in the day. If that's what you wanted, good. But if that's not what you want, you're gonna need to explain what the solution is, which, spoiler alert, he doesn't do.
He's out of touch right now. Out of freaking touch.
Out of freaking touch.
I mean, let's be honest. I think if I was a Disney CEO right now or tomorrow, I promise you, I could do good, if not better, job than him. Yes, I don't have.
That's a bold game. That's a bold claim. Actually, let me continue.
The experience of being a leader yet, but you know what? When it comes to creativity, also come up with new, great original movies. That could be better. Then, yay! Congrats.
Not as easy as you think. Let me just tell you right now. Uh, let me just tell you right now. Not only do you need to, not only do you need to learn filmmaking in order to take that position, but you're also gonna need to manage the workers as like the CEO of, if you want to be the CEO of Disney or any company for that matter, you're gonna need to be able to manage all the workers there. That's what I'm gonna say. You're gonna need to manage all the workers there, and you need a good background in what you're doing. You don't have the experience of being a leader yet. Yeah, but here's the question: are you a good leader? Oh yeah, forgot to mention, this guy has two Discord servers. One is just for general versus things, and the other is for his versus series Fatal Fights. And I'm not really active on those two servers, but buddy, all I'm gonna say is if you can manage the people working for the Fatal Fights, if you can do that, then you'll be on the right track. That's all I'm gonna say.
For me anyway. So yeah, I was the CEO of Disney, so I can just save the company, save the studio, and also create new classic original animated movies. But you know,
Okay, okay, best joke of the video. Disney makes what they do. Disney makes what they do because of money. Disney do what they do because they essentially do because they follow a trend. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's a trend. Movies react to trends. Why do you think sequels happen? Because they see the movie does well, so they want to give the fans like another sequel, a sequel. Just think about that for a moment. Why else are there sequels to movies? Because hear me out. The movie did well. That means they did well. So what do they want to do? They want to build upon that movie, build upon the story. And yes, and again, you're gonna make the argument that they're doing it for money. All companies do. The point is, can they do it competently? And what decisions are they gonna make along the way?
to come, which it's never gonna happen because it's all about money and out of touch. So yeah, guys, that's all about rank right
No, it's not. It's about incompetency.
now. So anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell icon for more videos of live stream.
Yeah, this guy basically just told you to subscribe to his channel, follow him on Twitter, and all that thing. And he also reiterates his points, to which is not a bad thing. But there's nothing really much to say about this. So, final thoughts. Rumble, I can understand your frustration to what Disney is doing right now. Believe me, as someone who grew up on like Disney Junior, I know that's funny, but it's true. I did have an attachment to Disney, and seeing what they're doing right now, really does worry about the future of the company. However, this guy's whole argument was basically Disney makes these remakes because they want money and they're out of touch. To which, no. Bad movie is bad movie, bad video games are bad video games, bad cartoons are bad cartoons, and bad anime is bad anime because of incompetency. Heck, I'll even say there are bad comic books, there are bad manga, there are bad books, and that comes down to incompetency, or in some cases, lack of experience. So, what I can understand from the Disney remakes, it's because there are it's because they have basically bad production. They have bad production that's happening behind the scenes of the movies. it's not about it's really not about money. It's about how they are conducting themselves and how the workers are being treated. I can I can tell you this in the case of what was it? I could tell you this in the case of I think it's Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard. I'm not gonna get into what those companies did, but yeah, if you know, you know. And I will admit, I don't know what's happening with Disney behind the scenes, but with that in mind, bad remakes are bad remakes because they were made incompetently. That's all I'm gonna say. And while yes, the whole point of a remake is to basically add more content, reintroduce the franchise to a new audience, or even spice up the story with a new up the story and basically add wait what or basically wanting to improve it. That's those are the points of remakes, man. And if they're bad, they're bad. They're made incompetently. That's ultimately my entire point. Um, I don't know where else to say, except that's all I'm gonna say. I hope you guys like whatever this video has become. Whatever this video has become, I still just hope you enjoyed at the end of the day. This is just kind of the video I make when I'm just bored out of my fucking mind. I'm bored out of my mind. I do these types of videos. If you like my content, like my versus trailers, you can subscribe to my channel. I promise to have new trailers for you to consume. As for these types of videos, still hope you enjoyed them. Go subscribe to Rumble and go follow him on Twitter. Both will be linked down in the description below along with this video. And yeah, just hope you all enjoy. Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good night, whatever time it is for you. I'm gonna go do my own thing now. Bye!